Bowman. You shifted ops to Caymanas. What have you got for us?
For the past couple of years, the cartel has been experimenting with high-tech submarines as a way to smuggle powder into the U.S. Best we can tell, these subs follow one of the tributaries up to the Amazon, then into the Atlantic for a transit to the Florida coast.
Jesus, it's a couple thousand miles.
Exactly. The man running the program is called El Cerebro. We've got almost nothing on this guy. Rumor has it he's some kind of genius, a real mad scientist type. We know he's been ordering all kinds of military-grade electronics to upgrade his subs capabilities. We need a better picture of what's going on in Caymanas. Get me all the intel you can on their submarine ops, as well as El Cerebro and his research. If you get actionable intel on the cartel submarine fleet, take them out. Let's put some hurt on El Cerebro and see how he reacts. Maybe he'll make a mistake and we can grab him.
Sounds good. We're on it.
Most cartel members are violent idiots who are too high to care. But Patricio Mendez Valle, aka El Cerebro, is an oddball genius who's too fucking smart to bother. Nydia Flores spotted his intellect when he was just a kid. She sent him to college in Mexico and later grad school in California. Word is he was too strange and misanthropic for even that crowd. But he popped up on our radar. El Cerebro heads up the cartel's submersible program out of Caymanas. From Caymanas, his semi-submersibles, sometimes carrying as much as 10 tons of cocaine, head downriver to Brazil, then to the Atlantic. From there, floating just a few feet below the surface, they can go all the way to Mexico, even as far as Florida. But smuggling with these semi-submersibles will soon be a thing of the past. He and Nydia have ambitions to make reusable, fully submersible craft. Think what a multi-billion-dollar criminal enterprise could do with a fleet of submarines. Smuggling would be just the start. If we're gonna take down these subs, we need El Cerebro and his jagged-ass brain intact and cooperative. Just remember, he's Nydia's pet project. She won't give him up easy.
For Santísima Muerte so loved the Santa Blanca cartel that she gave us her only begotten daughter, that whoever believeth in her should not perish, but have everlasting life. Many years ago, we were in trouble, in la desesperación, on the verge of extinction, being torn to pieces by the snakes and ratas. I believed that hope was lost, that it was too late for us. Era el fin. But just when I was ready to give up, it happened. Nydia Flores came forth, known to us as La Reina de Belleza, the Beauty Queen. And with her, she brought prosperity, wealth, and retribution. We feel her charity, su amor, deep in our hearts. As she continues to spread her gospel across the world, to every corner of the globe, praise to Saint Nydia, Queen of Queens, Reina de Reinas, Goddess among mongrels.
I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Opening fire.
I'll tell you.
Rally on me.
Ugh. Woman in charge is Nydia Flores, an ex-beauty queen turned drug trafficker. Her right-hand man is a dude named El Boquita. Ugly motherfucker. Seems to handle on-the-ground logistics. She's the brains, he's the brawn.
They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Boquita's is love. A smuggler from the age of 6, El Boquita's father used to tape Acapulco gold on his son's body and then send him across the border. He called these trips vacaciones familiares, family vacations. By the time he was 13, Boquita was a trapechiador, a master smuggler. Cigarettes, alcohol, name-brand clothes, DVDs, oil, wildlife, weapons, and of course, people. One time, he even smuggled in half a kilo of yellow cake uranium. If someone wanted it, El Boquita could move it. But it was never really about the money. For him, it was the rush, until he met the beauty queen. Nydia Flores saw his talent and made him her right-hand man. Nydia was the brains. Bukita was the brawn. The thing is, he was head over heels from the moment he first laid eyes on her. Nydia never felt the same way, but one drunken night she gave in. A little bit of sperm roulette, and 9 months later, they had a daughter, Valeria. They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Bukita has 2.
Marking a tango. He's close to that rope.
Down. You're giving yourself away. Dropped him.
No mames, clarito, ahorita fueron unos pinches disparos. ¡Órale! ¡Todos, protéjanse!
We know we're here. Be careful. He's gone.
Yeah, I'll explode him.
There's a weapons case over here.
Sweet.
Awesome. I could put this to use.
¿Qué chingados espera? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
Ready? Fire, fire, fire! Got a tango. Here we go. This map's got locations for cartel subs anchored along the river. If we move fast, we could take them out before they head out on another smuggling run. Cartel's primary base in Caymanas. A lot of activity around that warehouse in the middle.
Could be big enough for El Cerebro to use as a research lab.
Maybe. Let's take a closer look.
What the fuck?
Just spotted one with some. Let's keep our heads down and see if we can get into the central warehouse undetected. I want to find out what El Cerebro's working on. Let's move. The drone is up. The signal's all bad. They're jamming the drone.
I'm moving to position. Need to get to a
Got
better
another
position.
tango.
Roger. Target acquired. Let me get into position. Target acquired. Step. We got a mounted weapon. Hold
I
on.
got a
Let me
third.
get a good sight line. Eyes on the target. Say the word, boss. That tango's down.
What do you make of that?
Who gives a fuck? Let's blow it up.
Hooah. Demo calc says P for plenty. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Don't mind me, just gonna sneak it in.
Just spotted one with submachine
Spot
guns.
you.
You can't not appear somewhere.
Rally on me.
Copy that.
Demo's primed and in place. Engage targets. Fire.
Copy that.
Right.
That guy's history.
I call up for rebel. Fucking beautiful. Let's gather some in.
This green turned now. Can I swipe that? He's fucked.
We've got the intel we need on El Cerebro's research. He took out his prototype. Project's foobarred for sure.
¿Qué chingados espera?
play, boss.
Enemy down.
Fuck him up, that's the play.
Ready? Open fire.
Roger. Is that an air defense system? Tango's near the turret. Get down. Grenade! Grenade!
Nope, nope,
Grenade!
Fucking hell!
nope.
Frag out. Get some.
Fuck's sake.
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros. Call for some rebels to back us up.
Let's just bug out. We didn't do it.
Rally on me.
Roger that.
We got a man down.
Shit, man down.
You with me, man? I'll be right there. Took you long enough. Oh, shit, this still hurts. Grenade, get to cover.
Fuck's sake, nope.
Grenade! All ass before that thing blows.
Fuck off.
Inking, yeah?
Think so. We'll take the tour after we take down Santa Blanca, though. Stay
Okay,
sharp.
that's good enough.
Sniper up in the tower.
We'll go.
didn't
got a
really
narco over
hear
here.
that, but okay.
Tell me where.
Sticking close to the sandbag emplacement. We're out of the cage.
I call the rebels for a diversion. I call Pakatari for some reinforcements.
We got here first.
Precision. Enemies not in sight.
Assholes over here. Stay quiet.
Sniper!
Good piss off.
Cover! Get to cover!
Guys ready? Fire.
Copy.
Call Pakatari for some mortar fire.
Roger that, compa.
I got a Cerebro brand sub. Eyes on those flanks. Let's take it out fast. Hold on.
Grenade!
Too
Grenade!
far away.
Copy that. Shut out.
I can't go through there. For some weird reason.
I got a Cerebro brand sub. Eyes on those flanks. Let's take it out fast. Frag out.
You can fuck off.
Tango down.
Lay down.
I call up for rebels to draw their attention.
It's Corral that we found his boat.
It's nuts, something this big this far up the river.
That's what your mama said.
That doesn't even make sense.
Get ready. Fire.
Ugh.
Frag out. Come in mierda, culeros. Submarine destroyed. Let's clear the fuck out of here.
Oh, that's easy. Needs some recollections.
Rally up, people.
Roger, move it. We got a Sicario.
Where you got him?
There, by the container.
Listen up. Steal the boat, we take it to the RP so Bowman's people can give it the once over.
Sure they won't let us play with it first.
Who need that chopper? Stay low.
What skills do we have? No pain, fuck it.
Let's get out of here.
Where we dropping off the boat?
Bowman has an RP on the river. Some kind of old Cayman hunter's shack. This ride ain't all bad.
Shit, give me a beer and I'll pretend we're back home off the coast of Myrtle Beach.
You still think you're 22 or something?
Nah, I'm just looking to hook up with 22-year-olds.
I'm sure you are. Too bad none of them feel the same way.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire!
Opening fire.
¡Mierda, chingada madre! ¡Hay un
Yeah,
putero
you don't
cruzado
need to be
pinos
2 minutes
allá!
range to fire.
Engaging. They've seen us. Looks like they're filling front. We're cool. Engaging. There's one less bad guy.
Fire!
I copy.
I'll let Bowman know she can have her crew pick up the boat.
After the agency's techs examine that prize, they ought to have a good feel for the rest of El Cerebro's designs.
Good work in Caymanas. Taking out the cartel subs has cut shipments to Florida by more than a third.
And the gear we intercepted and that intel we found on El Cerebro's prototype?
First impressions are that El Cerebro is in the process of building a sub with serious legs. talking about a boat that could reach as far as Europe and do so completely undetected.
Damn, that ain't good.
You ready for the good news? We've got an ID on El Cerebro. The intel you brought in helped us connect the dots. I'll send you everything I've got in a minute.
Outstanding. Got a location on our mad scientist?
Negative. His OPSEC is damn good. Multiple safe houses. Never stops at the same place twice in a row, the whole nine. But he's got an assistant that does most of the grunt work. He spends enough time on his phone that we've been able to triangulate his location.
So we follow the assistant and see if he leads us to El Cerebro.
You got it. Stand by for the data.
Deploying drone. I've got eyes on the assistant. Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We need to tail him to El Cerebro. This is the place. El Cerebro is in there, snatch and grab. We want him alive, got it? Ready? Fire, fire, fire!
Copy. I have a shot. Engage.
Fuck, not close to the wall.
¡Hay conscientes soldados yanquis aquí cerca! ¡Llévenles a todos esos putos!
Oh, here we go. They've seen us.
Alright, see these prisoners. Help out. Come on, let me come. Help out.
Hostile down. Chopper inbound.
Right, let's push out. Okay.
Sniper.
Shitballs.
Take cover.
Call for some rebels to back. Yo, rally up.
Copy that.
What is this?
Get ready. Fire.
Roger that.
Rally on me.
Roger, moving.
It's going this way. What's up there?
te espera. A partir de la madre
Fica só de sair para helicópteros, né?
con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Dispare!
Yeah.
Frag out. Get some. Ready? Open fire.
Roger.
Tango down.
Fuck, it's loads of fun.
Fuck took you so long.
Target down.
Frag out. See a second target. Their attention. Open fire.
A
I
copy.
want to get some rebels down there to cover our fucking defense.
Inside the house. Watch out.
But who's this guy?
No hostiles
Oh,
evident.
no.
Gotcha.
My apologies. I think you can see why I might allow myself to be excited, though. This is a disturbing development.
Don't blame you at all.
I mean, you don't look like the sort who would work for Santa Blanca, which means you're likely with the American government, which implies I'm in for an extended disruption on my plan.
You'll adjust.
I don't have to adjust. I plotted all this out already. Weeks ago, in fact. Maybe months. I just need to activate contingency plan Alpha Set 984.
Which is?
Going along with whatever you fine people want me to do, of course. At least for now. It maximizes my chances of survival while I figure out which one of my escape plans might still be viable.
I think we're gonna get along just fine.
Lydia will come looking for me, you know? You know? She always keeps tabs on me, even when she thinks she's ignoring me. I really ought to.
Fuck off.
Lydia will come looking for me, you know? You know? She always keeps tabs on me, even when she thinks she's ignoring me. I really ought to go back, or she'll worry. I could fire my...
We're at the rally point. I'll take him from here.
Thank you, baby Jesus. I'm sick of listening to this guy.
Now you know how we feel every time you open your mouth.
Está bien, me rindo.
Ma'am, Nidia will be looking for me.
Good, because we're looking for her.
They say you've got a good brain between those ears, camarada. Now that you're up Shit's Creek without a submersible, you may have figured out that you need me to help you, and I will, once you help me.
Huh. Forgive me for asking, but what do you think this is? Compelling? Dramatic? The rocks here have been around for centuries, long before you were a gamete in your father's testicle. And they'll be around long after you've gone back to the dust. Do you understand? These rocks have more significance in the universe than you do. Than your high and your hypocritical war on rocks. Are you taking me to Nidia, or are we waiting for her?
Do you not understand that I will lock you up in prison, where tattooed neo-Nazis will use you as a human pincushion for their dicks?
The problem is that you still think that anything matters. Anal rape, cocaine, murder. It's all nonsense. Do you think the jaguars waste any concern on how they feel? Or that the rabbits they eat contemplate the name of God? Meanwhile, you're still lying to yourself, convincing yourself that you make a difference.
So nothing matters to you, El Cerebro.
El Cerebro? I am not El Cerebro. El Cerebro slipped through your fingers before you even knew he was there. He is quite simply gone, as though he never existed.
What do you mean we got the wrong guy?
Looks like El Cerebro planted most of the intel we followed. He led us on a wild goose chase while he bugged out.
Then who the fuck is Bowman talking to?
El Cerebro's top submersible designer.
No excuses, no rationalizations, no nothing. Nidia knew she had to find the solution. Before the solution found her. Nidia Flores was in trouble, and she knew it. It wasn't just the drugs that were being attacked. It was the money, la bronca. Money that was supposed to have gone to our investors in Mexico, and never made it.
What are you gonna do?
No excuses, no rationalizations, no nothing. Nidia knew she had to find the solution. Before the solution found her.